Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, now we'll get a first look at this offense here today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
They'll run it here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. There's a 1st and 10 play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They test the middle, but get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Takes the handoff again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter. And the national championship trophy is in the building. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Dogs will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is brought down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. A quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Dogs will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Trucks through the defender.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Ball handed off. Powering through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. And again,
and that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The back's got it on the pitch. And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here. Lets it go. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? receiver in motion now. He shreds the tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Receiver makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
There's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And it's a bunch formation. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there, forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
42 Spider.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Second down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense starts with a short field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.